Hello, my name is Doreen Rivera, and welcome to today's edition of the Bodyful Mind, an exercise class that guides you back into yourself, where you can discover all of the bounty of information that lives within. Being able to understand what your body has to teach you is truly a gift, and something that only you can discover for yourself. Moving back into your body allows you to understand and unfold a story that is yet to be told and truly understood.
Through the process of evolution with this class and with working with Doreen, what I've understood is the parenting that I received and how I held that physically in my body was something I really needed to unravel.
Am I going to commit to myself so that I could really change the things necessary in order to really be fulfilled, to really have a life that's much more powerful than I could ever imagine?
I am just beginning to learn deeper things about myself through my body.
Your head has information about the belief structure that you were taught. Your neck is the path of communication. The shoulders, your ability to respond. When you are responding to your heart, you are responding to the truth of yourself.
Here's what I've discovered in class. The body doesn't lie.
Something comes up in my body and I'll make a note about, my left leg just went numb and be able to then refer to the front of the journal with the body map.
Lower back is emotional support, physical support, spiritual support, financial support. Which one do you really need to focus on at any given time and moment in your life?
I went to my first class, my movement class with Doreen, and I hated it. I really hated it.
I would come in class and my knee would start to kick up and it would hurt. I would get so angry. And finally I said one day, there's something that's going on that I'm not aware of. So I began to ask questions. What does the knee represent?
Through my work, I learned to continue asking questions, to feel those sensations without labeling them.
The knees are how you take steps forward in your life, and your feet are how you plant yourself here in this life.
The left knee is also, what I've come to understand, is about articulating a movement forward.
I could not take steps in my life because I felt so angry all of the time.
Often, anger was fear for me.
What I proceeded to learn through the course of my work with Doreen is that anger, that difficulty, that struggle is really just the beginning of the journey into what's really happening inside.
I was spanked as a child.
Because I was petrified as a kid.
Those spankings have reverberated through my life in a really fundamental way by fusing love with violence.
I began seeing Doreen because I realized I was losing my relationship with my daughters. The only emotion I felt comfortable expressing was anger because of the way I was raised.
This work has been so extremely revealing, extremely helpful, and changing not only myself, but the people that I am closest to.
There was a lot of painful feelings that I had bottled up inside, and I used drugs, alcohol, food, men to suppress those feelings and experiences.
I used food to suppress my emotional life, and what I've learned in class through movement is all of the feeling that I've been covering up.
I didn't have much success in changing those behaviors before, when I just wrote those things off as pain, anger, whatever.
I really understood through class and through the physical movement how my body was speaking what I emotionally felt.
I've learned to just ask questions, go deeper.
I realized that those experiences have been my life's greatest teacher.
I'm learning to care for myself in ways my parents never did.
Now what I'm learning to do through class is to open myself and to keep creating more love in my life, which is truly who I am and how I want to live my life.
Since the work that I've been doing in the Bodyful Mind class, I have really been learning to embrace my heart and living from within myself and from within my heart. From heart out as opposed to outside in.
It's really not exercise, it's much more than that.
So, put on your sweats, grab your journals, and let's dive in and explore what the bounty of the body has to teach.